the gun, Hill. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. It'll be a Saints first down on a gain of 16 yards. Back to the ground. It's Kamara. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 10 more there and another first down.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
From the gun, here's Hill. He'll get this to his tight end, Troutman. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21.
Brings up
a gain of 6 there on first.
The 15-yard line.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Hill toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Here's Hill. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Alvin Kamara with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Saints take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. Will Lutz on for the point after. Good as the Saints have a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Saints 7, Panthers 0.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
Christian McCaffrey trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Marcus Davenport there to take him down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
To go.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Out of the gun, it's Taylor. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And he's going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
The Panthers 21-yard line.
And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Now Charles dealing with a 3rd and long. They'll have to try to go back to the air again, and this time avoid the sack.
Certainly hard to try to establish momentum when all you're doing is going backwards, not protecting the passer, and he gets dumped on his backside.
Third and long. It's Hill. Open man is the tight end, Troutman. And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the first, right around the 15. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
Will Lutz on for the field goal. A 32-yard attempt.
And Lutz puts this one through. And the lead moves to 10-zip.
That's the score.
They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces them to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
Taken in the end zone. Now a hit on a loose football. Ain't doing nothing. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
Taken down at the 22-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game? Maybe establish the run. I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
On 1st down, it's Taylor. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. Panther football to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They go play action with Taylor. Forced out to his left. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Marcus Golden able to get him down behind the line of scrimmage. Loss of a yard. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. Pitching it out to McCaffrey. And he stopped immediately there. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
That's going to set him back 5 yards. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. To throw is Taylor. And he's got his target. That's Moore. And he is going to have a Panthers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Demario Davis there on the stop.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
They'll run with McCaffrey. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. With that last effort, he topples the 5,000-yard mark for his career.
And that doesn't place you among the absolute greats that have ever played the game, but it's a significant achievement and a very, very solid career.
The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. Well, they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Well, they only needed a small gain on 3rd down. They end up getting over 30 yards.
Carolina.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. On the ground, McCaffrey. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
McCaffrey on the toss right. And he is not going to go anywhere. They're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning.
The tackle made back at the 9-yard line.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
A 27-yard attempt.
Oh, this ball hangs out to the right. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. And that one, my goodness, that was almost too easy.
Yeah, and you're not going to have too many attempts shorter than that one. I don't think anyone got a finger on it. That's about as bad a miss as you can have.
The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 25 yards there on the catch and run. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line.
He's brought down
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Pick up of 3. Brings up 2nd and
They go play fake, and it's Hill. He's going deep for Brown. That's caught inside the 20. And he's going to get this deep on the Carolina side of the field. It's a gain of 34.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And they'll get to him just inside the 15. Even after the strong run we just saw, they're able to corral him quickly defensively.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 13.
On 2nd down and 4. Hill. This will be caught just inside the 10. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
The 6-yard line.
Back to throw. Hill. That is caught. Traquan Smith. Touchdown Saints. Traquan Smith in the final seconds of the first half. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. And he knocks it through.
Makes Makes the score Saints 17. Panthers.
So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. We do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So one play and they're already just shy of midfield. Final play of the half, it's Taylor. He's going to look deep for more. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. The Panthers going to get the football first, trailing here as well as we resume play in this second half. And this carries into the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And they'll get him down here at the 23.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
On third down, Taylor. He's going to look deep for more. He's got him in. Complete. Past the 20. Touchdown, Carolina.
Taylor's pass.
DJ Moore. 77 yards. And the Panthers, they're able to draw a bit closer. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Joey Slye to kick off for Carolina.
Joey Slye now to kick off after the touchdown. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
The tackle by D. Ford.
Again, it's Kamara. And and he'll be brought down right around the 37. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They get this to Smith on the jet sweep. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I'm getting a sense that the momentum of this game is changing since the break. Nice play there, and this D is fired up.
Second and 12. They'll try the air now with Hill. Smith catches left side. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. He's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
At the 33-yard line.
Play action. It's Hill. That's complete to Troutman right side. Now he's stripped. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in the meeting rooms where you see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you've got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the run.
And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. They'll be back at the 36. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3.
It's 3rd down.
Play action, it's Taylor. And he's taken down here on the Saints. Zach Bull in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. Here's the Panthers punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. This is Harris. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10.
7-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And last time, the fumble, the turnover. Now they still have the lead, but I don't think coaches care. The turnovers will bother them no matter what the scoreboard says.
That's the relief that you still have the lead. But coaches look at what if and what it should be. Turning the ball over when they get a chance to score more points and increase the lead, that's what's going to affect them.
And they're also thinking to future weeks, maybe when the game's closer, right?
No doubt about it. You want to clean up everything. Let's just be honest about it. They want everything to be perfect at all times. They don't want to give up anything that's going to hurt their team.
They'll run. This is Kamara. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
On 2nd and 9, Hill. He goes full extension, and he's got it. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. Back now here live in New Orleans. It's the Saints. They'll be looking to expand their lead here. They've got the football as we start the 4th. A 10th carry for Kamara. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Taken down.
Obi Melifonwu with the tackle. run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
3rd and 4.
From the gun on 3rd, Hill. Intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Rasul Douglas picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
At their own 11-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores. After the interception, here's Taylor. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 11. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Will Lutz lining up for the point after.
That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
Yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. We'll see if they can band back together after the pick 6. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A 2-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 2. Brings
From
up
the gun, it's Taylor. Dancing to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. That one going to be complete to David Moore. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Marshawn Lattimore. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a fourth quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
Lutz good on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 23. Fields it in the middle of the end zone, and not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And that last pick six may have been the backbreaker as they now face a 3-score deficit in the fourth quarter. They need points quickly. A throw left side to start the drive is complete. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 19 yards there on the catch and run. Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win?
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 18 more yards there and another first down.
And a Panther first down.
Now Taylor on first down. Nifty move. That's to McCaffrey, complete. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
Second and 6. At the 34.
They go play action now. Taylor. Buying time to his left. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Being chased out left. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked up by Steven Nelson. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December. Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a second and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the 15-yard line.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Hill to throw on 3rd and 1. And that is incomplete.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything. And against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. A shotgun snap for Hill. The open man is Smith. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. First down on a pickup of 11. Well, accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted. Douglas picks it, and his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the fourth quarter, trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people who are really happy about those picks, any fantasy team that has this defense.
And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. The wise move there, looked like nobody open, now second down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again, Taylor. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. He's got the first down inside the 10. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Christian McCaffrey with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Panthers use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Out of the gun, it's Taylor. He's got it. So they convert the 2. That keeps their slim hopes alive as we're back to a 2-score game.
15. Joey Slye to kick off for Carolina.
Joey Slye now to kick off after the touchdown. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the open. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
At their own 35-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And checking the timeouts. They do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. Former LSU Tiger Dante Jackson on the stop.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
From the 40 now on second down. Hill gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Running with Kamara. Yetur Gross-Matos there to bring him down. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6. From the gun, here's Hill. This is complete to Michael Thomas. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 14. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Out of the gun, Hill. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked up by past the 10 to the 11-yard line. And that's where the return stops. So now he's equaled his interception total from a week ago. Remember, Charles, he had 3 last week.
And you know, all week long he vowed to take that number down. Told the guys on the team, don't worry, things are going to pick up. I've got this. But he is in a major league rut right now. Let's see if his teammates can pick him up along the way.
You're right. He talked about being cool, calm, collective, rebounding. Not rebounding right here. Play action. Now Taylor. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40.
Intercepted. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Hill now after the interception. Eluding the pressure right. Looking long for Thomas. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Dante Jackson picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. Steps away to his left. And this is dropped and incomplete. Well, there's a metaphor for how this one has gone. As time has run out on this ball game.